kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Tannehill. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Conner, the ball carrier.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action, Tannehill. He'll get that one complete to Conner. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tannehill throwing again. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To the air again, Tannehill. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Following the interception, Mayfield flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And now look at this. Big game.
Damn.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. 14-0 the score.
Fuck, guy fumble.
On EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down.
Yeah.
Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30, 20, and they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run on first down. Connor. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Tannehill. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On the 6-yard line.
To throw is Tannehill. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Screen play, Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run it with Johnson. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the 2nd quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
That's the score. Bengals 14. Ravens 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. Still going. And he will score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, That theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And all deep in his own
mine.
territory. He coughs up the
Go.
football. And the Bengals
Let's go.
And this is taken into
He's
the
gonna.
end zone. Fumble
I feel so
recovery,
bad.
Cincinnati touchdown.
Jesus.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
You still gonna bring it out? Come on, bro. Whoo, imagine he fumbled again.
Cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
I'm 2-2 in the season. I need this dub, man.
This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also
be the linebacker. Oh, and I fucked up.
Be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat.
And now look at this.
He fumbled.
And the Bengals grab it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Damn, I feel bad. I feel so bad.
Become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, nobody.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. First down, Mayfield.
Metcalf, let's go.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Oh, Metcalf, take that shit down there.
But not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
He got there.
Find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, it's
I didn't mean to pick that. Okay.
The road gets a bit tougher from here.
Well, that was point counterpoint.
Metcalf, you're open again. He doesn't care.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Gold with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh, he didn't let me use her.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
I don't know if this guy got the worst luck or I'm just playing good, but I think it's the worst luck.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Look at that. I'm playing line. That's how bad it is.
You know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And look, he's going to step out. Oh, he has so much room. And he lost the yard. I feel so bad.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He's just, you know, watch. That's a little too much from he gave over here, but.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh, I was sick at all. My linebackers are slow.
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Ross.
Now here's Ross. It's a 45-yard punt.
I was had that. Jesus, I thought it was gone. To be honest with you, I thought it was gone. Ooh, we playing against the Colts, aren't we? It's a good game. 3-2. Well.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay.
Oh, come on, Lindsay. Come on, Phillip.
Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The 50-yard line.
Only if he was a little faster, he would have been gone.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
I thought he was going to fumble. Dude, that running back,
and it'll be 3rd
he's not that good.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield being chased out left.
Go Mayfield, you got the wheels. Let's go. Go Mayfield, you got the wheels.
Two shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in
The
both
fantasy
the pass
driver here.
and the run game.
Oh, Baker.
He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of
I
the
want
game.
you. I can't get that you get hurt though. That's the problem.
He's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Flush to his right.
Oh, good catch, Noah.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses
Good catch.
over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains.
I appreciate
that. One for
that.
14 yards and another first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll
Metcalf.
look to throw.
Dust him.
He'll find Metcalf.
Let's go, Metcalf.
Work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Reliable.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I don't know. Getting those slants, so they just keep opening up.
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but
Oh,
it's incomplete.
he was
The
in.
intended receiver was DK Metcalf,
Oh, no.
but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell in.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses
Oh,
the
I messed
football.
up.
And it's
Oh, well,
picked
that's
up
fine.
by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Got his man there, complete to
Oh, that was nice.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps
Damn,
a
I should have
chance
scored
for
on
one
that
more
drive.
play and
I'm
then
messing
another
up.
timeout
I
if
can't
they
start
hurry.
choking.
We'll
Come on.
see. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Oh man, I'm kind of scared that he's gonna dust me.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And
Out.
he'll be out
Okay.
of bounds just shy of the
It's fine.
30.
That was a nice play. I messed up.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The final shot here
Last
before the
play.
break. Tannehill. He'll fire. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On first down, it's Tannehill.
Let's go. You got there.
Gets him that time. Down he goes. And the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Oh, he had that down the middle. He got scared from the rush.
I think so. Because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter,
He would have got some yards out of that. I'm glad he didn't see that. It's a good thing my line's getting through his line. My line's not even that good, to be honest with you. Oh, he should have. My corner should have knocked that down. Come on, bro.
Bring him down at the 27-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well short.
He should have to punt it, but he had to. It's the league's rule, but you know I'm just gonna let him do it. He's losing.
They're gonna go. It's Tannehill. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Bro, not missing those tackles, bro. I'm playing horrible now.
Across the 40-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows
That's bad.
a pickup of
What am I
16
doing?
on fourth down. Now
Flip
left
screen.
side on the swing pass.
Good thing I got
Good
that.
pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him made.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. His throw incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And it's second down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league.
And I got a lineman on accident.
Someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute.
That was a nice play. Messed up on my part.
15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. They'll run here with Conner. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On second and goal, Tannehill. That's going to
Let's go. Good shit, ball stick.
And he goes backwards on this
Good read.
losing yardage.
Or not Campbell. I don't know why they got.
I don't know how well
They got the same number too.
For those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been
I was gonna say he shouldn't have caught that.
And on that last play, they actually went in reverse.
He went for a field goal.
I would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. And his kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you
And the
on
Buccaneers
that.
are just killing everybody. I'm scared of that team.
Does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white
Waving the
flag
white, I
and
was
just
just
want to
gonna
get
say
out of
that.
here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it.
Pretty good run.
They want everything to be perfect at
Take
all
that.
times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
Shit, Metcalf. Let's go. Can't take it down. He's too big for that.
DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Ravens 10.
Too big for that, Metcalf.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field
He's
goals.
running through right through the middle.
Resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And here's a first down throw that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I'm messing up. I'm picking the wrong. I'm not using good this game.
You're running away from people on it.
Using the good at the first half.
Able to get
I got the big lead, and now I'm messing up on my user.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get that one complete to counter. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So that one will be accepted. Final minute now of the third quarter. Off play action, Tannehill. And he will find his big tight
why did he
end over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards that time. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Gallup, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Ravens 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning it, John Ross. Look at the spin. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Kevin Byard. A gain of 9.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead.
Bro!
You keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Sam Cook now. Always a good sign when your
That's
first
a horrible
punt comes in
punt.
the 4th quarter. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted
That's not that bad, actually.
14-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. Caught by Snead over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. To the air again, Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety.
That was pure luck. I'll say that. I did not. Oh, that was not even me.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 43-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. First down, Mayfield. Going right, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
I'm just trying to let him get some stuff. Get some XP on his players.
Tannehill on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Tannehill.
Oh, he's going to catch that. That was cool. That was funny.
Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score Bengals 49, Ravens 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. This is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game.
He'll find Metcalf. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
pass incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Man, I'm just trying to make him the player of the week. Come on, bro. I'm covering DK.
Surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead.
Man.
But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Oh, what? I gave him multiple chances. What is he talking about now? Come on, man. Oh man, let's see what these guys said now. Bro, I need to stay. Doesn't want to. I definitely. Uh, I really need you to say. Yeah.
You know, if I knew I was gonna have to wait for a whole ass hour, I could have been fucking asleep.
Shut the fuck up. I'm done.
Still a fucking hour. Fucking Christ.